2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, folks. Thanks to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Got one more great treat for you, folks. Joining us on our broadcast is Shams Charania. Shams, so great to have you with us. Thanks for taking the time to take a seat and join us here courtside.
Star-studded group, the pleasure is all mine. I appreciate you guys so very much for having me aboard.
Look at the smile on Brent Barry's face. He is thrilled to have you here courtside with us.
Absolutely. Super excited about it.
Here are the five for Minneapolis. Tip-off goes to Minneapolis. Here's Gillespie. Puts up a three. It's good from long range.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
To the right side. Darden, the pass to Williams. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
The pass to Gillespie. Top of the key. A second chance effort. Here's Diamatopoulos.
That's what he gives you. A big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Offensive rebound. And he banks in the lane.
And getting after it on the offensive glass and adding to that early total with the putback.
Sometimes guys come in with a great mindset, trying to push the action until somebody stops him. Nobody there to do it that time.
Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Shams, we know you grew up in Chicago. I'm assuming you grew up a Bulls fan. Who didn't? And you had to have a favorite player growing up with those terrific teams.
I was a big-time fan of hoops in general. Definitely someone for me was Kobe Bryant. That someone wasn't a Bulls player. We almost got him one year, but that was someone I grew up watching. Kevin, did you have a favorite team or player?
Well, I love Kobe. I called every season of LeBron and every season of Kobe Bryant. And Bryant actually did stuff for 2K. As you know, not too long ago, before his passing, he sat down for a couple hours. But I hate to rank him because Kobe, Jordan, and LeBron are all right there at the very, very top. Hard to beat Jordan.
Very hard to beat Jordan. Obviously, the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Kobe, for me, watching growing up, that was the closest thing that I had.
A shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Pass to Darden. Back to Williams. Dyson. Outside Williams. Passes it to Darden from outside the arc. Score the basket. His second of two attempts.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
To the wing right side. Misses, and he wants that one back.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Number 33.
He has 5.
3 points.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
For Minneapolis, they've gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now here's Wall. Still scoreless. From deep, Williams. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Minneapolis leading by 3. Another one falls for Minneapolis.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page and doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for him.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
And the league continuing, Shams, to tweak the rules around replay review. But would you set a time limit to maybe tweak it a little bit?
Have to, right? Especially some of these games and the way they're ending. It's something to try. If you can't find a cause to really overturn in a minute or two, let's keep this game moving. I think we all love a free-flowing game.
I agree. Here's Diamantopoulos. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. He has 6.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
First personal foul, first team foul.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Minneapolis.
They didn't hesitate to start working the offensive glass, and I'll tell you, those efforts have been rewarded with these second chance points.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Pass to Gillespie. Covered by Wall. Another one falls for Minneapolis.
Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
To the left side wing. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you. He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Hey, Shams, we know you've reported on so many big trades. that did happen? Were there ever a few that were close to happening but may have fallen apart at the 11th hour?
I always wait until things are 100% confirmed, but listen, there's always a trade or two that's viewed as done but just does not happen, whether it sours, whether something falls apart. There's always one deal or two that falls apart at the trade deadline or in the offseason. But I try to wait as best I can and make sure that when I report, it is confirmed.
Outstanding. Here's Gillespie. He's got 5. Always going up for the alley-oop here. 3-pointer. And another 3 for Minneapolis.
Guys, he can't miss. I swear, he was trying to miss that. He did not miss. That means he can't miss.
Fans, make some noise for your dance team.
Teams value the 3 so much nowadays. Let's check out the best at it.
No doubt. They have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
We have all these great foreign players. Maybe 3 of the top 5 players in the NBA are all foreign players, right? And so much was made of Anthony Edwards. Here's a 22-year-old American player who has maybe the charisma, the game, the everything. You could package it. Could be our next best player. Is there ever talk around the league about why are European players being so dominant? Where are the great young American players to compete against this great influx of international players?
The grassroots programs, you have to look at what happens abroad and in the States. You have to give a lot of credit to the way that they develop players over in Europe, in any of those regions. They do a great job, and those players are hungry, they're driven, they're passionate. They're trying to get here to the States and play basketball at the highest level in the NBA. And you see at the amateur level, there can be a lot of fluidity, there can be a lot of flux. And players are given so much so soon in America. So to be able to have that chip on your shoulder, to have the passion, and to exude the confidence that Anthony Edwards has, the younger generation of players definitely have someone in Anthony Edwards to look up to.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
That one rolling around and rims out.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Kicks the wall. Darden, the pass to Williams. From about 19 feet. Jump shot is good. 10 points for him.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
And things can get so intense when NBA rumors start flying, Shams. You know that. The teams are just kind of holding on sometimes. for dear life. What is it like when you break a major NBA story like you've done numerous times?
It's like when your heart skips a beat, Kevin. It's like when you feel like you are in such a rush and there's a surge of excitement that hits every particle of your body. Every profession obviously has a big payoff, but everything happens so fast. But when it happens, it makes all the hard work worth it, but it certainly brings a great feeling, and I definitely get goosebumps.
Number
to this
33.
You get goosebumps, but the hard work you put in to get that story, I know what you guys go through. It is amazing the hours you spend.
365, 24/7.
Wow. Pass to Amude. It's tipped. Williams, that's good. Williams has got 7 points in the game. Minneapolis leading by 4. The pass to Gillespie. Throws it up high. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Darden, the pass to Williams. Five to shoot. Shoots from 12. It's deflected. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Diamantopoulos. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Already, they've piled up 8 second chance points.
Pass to Amude. The shot will not fall.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the first quarter. Here's Gillespie, covered by Wall. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Amude. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hey, Shams, I know you cover the league like no one else, but I've seen your jump shot. You have a sweet J. You must have played organized ball, I'm assuming.
I played a little bit in high school, Kevin, but once I got cut in high school, that's when I knew my career path would have to trend into what I'm doing now, into writing and covering the NBA. But listen, I have a lot of confidence in my jump shot, watching players like Steph Curry shoot the basketball. I'm not trying to give any comparisons, but I do love to shoot the ball. That is the one thing I know I can do decently on.
I know. I love your answer.
Not much else, but I can shoot.
Minneapolis leading by 7. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. It's rebounded by Amude.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the mistake.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Here's Gillespie. 5 points in the game. Bank shot, no good.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them.
Look at that.
Assist go to.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. He's guarded by Williams. Fires, high post. And he dunks it down.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Minneapolis ahead. They're up by 5. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what stands out to you from Minneapolis in this one?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
And Shams, nothing gets a workout like your phone. We're here, we're talking NBA, we're watching this game. We got this great group here courtside. You've got 2 phones working, and I'm sure there's a third hidden in your bag. Can you estimate how many texts do you send and receive a day? Is there even a number we can put with that?
Kevin, how many texts do you get a day related to NBA info? You're coming at me. You know the job is hundreds of messages flooding my phone on a daily basis, and the screen time usually in busy seasons tends to be closer to 18 to 20 hours, but this is what we signed up for. This is what we love to inform the audience.
Oh, and I know you love every second of it. So on the floor for Minneapolis.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Here's Derrickson. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And Minneapolis leads by 7.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Kyrie Irving has teamed up with Luka Doncic. Kai says he's a winner. I'm a winner. We like going against the best. That's where we connect. It's about how we galvanize the rest of the group. I've seen a lot. I've done a lot. I've failed and succeeded at the highest level. And I want to get back to that place. Kevin?
And if anybody can do it, it is Kai. Title or bust. Thank you, D.A. The shot's good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Darden, the pass to Wall. Fires from deep. Good on that shot. And with that, the Minneapolis lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Darden.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Now here's Matthews. Hasn't made one yet. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Oh, he's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And we saw some players banged up down the stretch last season, Shams.
I'm told that there was a focus on maybe allowing some more flexibility in physicality. It definitely upped the intensity some, and I think that's what the fans want. But there are going to be some trade-offs, and that includes the free throw rates, that includes game time, and in the long haul, adding some more physicality and adding some more attention to detail defensively and allowing defenders to play more and defend more. That should be good for the game.
Yeah, those were good trends, I would agree. Check out this year's contenders for the dunk contest. We get a look at some of the showmen, the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list, you know we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
And I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
Pass to Darden. From beyond the arc and then some. 16 points for him.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Drills it from outside. And now just a 2-point Minneapolis lead.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range? And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Pass to Ellie. There's the triple. Out of bounds. Minneapolis takes possession. And a quick look at some of the numbers for him. Minneapolis leading by 4. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And checking out some numbers for Wall. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. Putting up 26 points per, 7 assists, and 8 rebounds. And you love how he facilitates their offense. Just a terrific decision maker.
So many times it's with the extra pass, and man, he's delivering.
The first free throw is good. So he gets them both. Gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. And they call an illegal screen. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for Minneapolis on Friday and then on Sunday.
And looking at the Vancouver matchup, it's going to be a bit of a measuring stick for them. See just how they stack up with a team that most would feel has the edge.
Here's Gillespie. He's got 7. Matthews, no one around him. Buries the long-range jumper. Matthews has got the lead up to 9 now for Minneapolis. And the pass to Ellie. Here's the lob to the hoop. Out of bounds. Minneapolis takes possession. And let's take a moment to show you the NBA's best rebounding teams over the last 10 games.
What a show of strength in terms of rebounding. I mean, they've really controlled the glass here of late, playing with some extreme physicality.
Gillespie, the pass to Derrickson. To the inside, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. 14 points for him.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach is pretty smart. They're zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And first time out of the game called for Minneapolis.
And they rolled over this team last season, beating them every time they faced off.
Yeah, it was a completely one-sided season series, and that was no surprise to anyone. This first game between them should give us an idea if they're on a little more even ground this season.
noise for your...
And Minneapolis making a change here.
Substitution for Minneapolis. Number 35.
Wishes to Matthews. Jacks up a three. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup. And Minneapolis leads by 9.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
At the line for your home team, Darden, shooting 1.
And so it's Matthews with it, bringing it up now for Minneapolis. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And he lobs it up toward the rim. It's stolen. From deep, Wall sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Now just a 3-point Minneapolis lead. To the paint. He's feeling it. Offensive rebound.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play. The board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Matthews passes to Derrickson. Now here's Matthews. Not a lot of room. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Ellie, he clangs that one off the back iron and down it falls. Ellie's got 5 points now this quarter. Fires the three. Hands it from downtown. And Minneapolis leads by 6.
And not the tightest D right there. And he's going to punish you if you give him that much space. That three-point shot is his bread and butter.
Pass to Darden. Over Matthews. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. 23 points in the game.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Covered by Wall. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Darden, the pass to Siegfried. Down low. Deflects the pass. No good from Ellie.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Darden, the pass to Siegfried. He dishes it to Wall. Here's Darden. And good. Coming off the assist by Wall.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Just barely played it and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
I mean, these giveaways aren't doing them any favors on the scoreboard. That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Minneapolis leading by 8. Now here's Matthews. His last outing, 16 points for him. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Matthews.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
And pushing it up, here's Minneapolis. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Here's Siegfried. He had 25 points last game. Williams with a clean look. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
Assist from
Williams has got 11. Minneapolis shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. To the inside. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Pass to Siegfried. Launches a 3. He can't get it to go. Minneapolis leading by 8. Outside Matthews to the left wing. Basket good.
33.
He's got 25.
Those defenders just look a
2
little
minutes
bit
remaining.
gassed. I
2
mean, they're
minutes.
getting pushed around on that low block.
Passes to Siegfried. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And he's going up for the alley-oop and stolen by Williams. Outside Wall. A minute 20 left now here in the second. And there's the pass to Siegfried. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Shams, it's been fun. And you know what? It's been too short. So you got to promise you're going to come back and give us some more inside information on the NBA. We have loved every second having you here courtside with us tonight.
Sorry I was not able to break any big news on air this time, but you know what? My phone's ringing, so maybe next time.
Well, let me look at your phone. Wait a minute. Hold on. That is big news! Holy cow! Come back sooner than later, okay?
Thank you.
So great to have Shams stop by. You can see his passion for the game in every word he says.
You can't work as hard as Shams does without having a passion for the NBA. It's not easy to be that plugged in.
Playing from behind right here, not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
Now here's Matthews. 10 points for him. 5 on the clock. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals and 13 tries.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Takes a 3. No good that time. And so it's Minneapolis with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
Come out with an intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match. Just doing whatever it takes to keep our tempo. Guys are in a great rhythm and we have a great tempo, so just trying to get everybody involved and do whatever it takes to win.
Well, we'll see if you can keep playing at your pace in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Well, for Minneapolis, Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
The production they've gotten from their bench has been phenomenalistic. I don't know if that's a word, but it sounded good on it. As we know, depth is important to any team's success. They're demonstrating that tonight. And who knows, it might give the starters a kick in the pants. No one wants to be outshined.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
They've had a few issues in the first half, but the turnovers really stand out. It's hard to stay in the game when you're giving possessions away. Plus, it lets the other team run on the offensive end. They have to clean that up and clean up their ball handling and make better decisions.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Greg, you look at today's point guards. So many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Wall, it falls for the sixth time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
And for Minneapolis, he's guarded by Williams. That one goes. Count it.
Assist goes to
8 points for him.
Number 33.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
He lobs it up, and the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. And, of course, Minneapolis. They find themselves in the 8th spot.
Well, I think for Minneapolis, they haven't packed any big surprises into the early part of this season. They're right in the middle of the NBA's pecking order.
And based on their early returns, it's really hard to see that position changing very much in one direction or another. I see them as a team that's right there in the middle of the pack, but not one that's ready to make any leap this year.
Right wing. Here's Gillespie. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
He's guarded by Williams. Clock at 6. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Gone 3 or 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
All right, Brent, quickly. First thing that comes to your mind when you think of Jonathan Kuminga.
Physicality, Kevin. I mean, this guy is so dominant athletically that Jonathan Kuminga is a presence out on the floor. He continues to put himself in the situations where he can put his body on guys and play fearlessly. His game is going to continue to grow.
This one for 3. It's good again, and the next one, 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Tries again. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Darden, the pass to Wall. Inside. Dyson, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Gillespie scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Just looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Dyson. Out to the right wing. Game, he has only missed 4.
Love his shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Call by Minneapolis.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Take a look now at the stats for Williams. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run, averaging about 26 points per, 5 assists, and 6 rebounds. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, we really have just grown to get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now.
Here's Gillespie. Hits it from three-point range. Gillespie's got 14.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second 3 of the game, 1 in each half.
Here's Wall, and that one drops for him. Wall's got 6 here in this quarter.
And whatever intensity was lacking there in the first half, you're seeing it on display here now.
You asked for those hustle plays earlier in the game. We're seeing them now.
Here's Gillespie. Doesn't go, only his 3rd miss in 9 tries. From deep three-point land, he is hauled in by Minneapolis. They've led by as many as 11 points. From outside the arc, he'll not drop through. That miss puts him at 6 for 10. There's the dish to Williams. Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Diamantopoulos. Krills the three-pointer. 13 points in the game. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Minneapolis?
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities. 2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
To the middle. And the ball goes out of bounds. It's turned over. And here is our 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's toughest defensive teams over the course of the last 10 games.
I mean, they've been impressive on the defensive end, and they may have caught a few teams on off nights, but you've got to give them credit. They've made scoring a chore when you look at their opponents.
Here's Garden. The putback. It's good on the putback. He has 31.
Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense.
Here's Gillespie. He's got 14. And that one is good.
Number 1.
And Minneapolis leads by 5.
Gillespie.
Here's Garden. Buries it down low. For Minneapolis, they've gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Pass to Gillespie. launches it. And another three for Minneapolis.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Outside, Wall. To the wing on the left. Just 5 on the clock. There's the three. It's hauled in by Minneapolis.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
And it's Gillespie missing. Being 69%, showing you what a well-oiled offense looks like tonight.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatic.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Now a timeout called by Minneapolis.
Your dance team.
And Minneapolis making a change here. Dellavedova's checked in.
Make some noise.
Shoots a fader. That miss puts him at 53% shooting tonight. 8 for 15. Williams for 3. And good. Coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got 4 assists in the game. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Number 38, second personal foul, first team foul.
Minneapolis leading by 4. Here's Gillespie. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Here's Wall. Minneapolis getting their last shot to go. Shot clock at 5, and there's the bucket from Siegfried.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. G.A., what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
Here's Siegfried following the 3-point basket by Minneapolis. Here's Diamatopoulos, fouled on the shot, picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
And how about the burst in that first step, just right to the rim?
Minneapolis shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Here's Siegfried. He has 5. Pass to Wall. Here's Siegfried. Sinks the triple. 22 points for him.
And it seems as if someone's got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Covered by Wall. Wall with a block. And it's going to be out of bounds. Minneapolis will retain possession. Goes up off the inbound, and the layup is good. Gillespie's got 24 points.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Here's Siegfried, and that's off the glass and in.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Yeah, I don't think he even sees a taller defender out there, just a gifted scorer.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Outside Williams. Puts up a deep three. It's hauled in by Minneapolis. They've led by as many as 11 points. Inside. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
A magnificent 69% in this game. Siegfried, the pass to Wall. A three-pointer, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Covered by Wall. From downtown, and another three for Minneapolis.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
Outside Williams. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebound.
Here's Siegfried. Minneapolis getting their last shot to go. Right side Wall. Amude. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Amude's got 7.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
And so it's Minneapolis, 13 points up at the end of the period. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Back right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And another three for Minneapolis.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
And for Minneapolis.
He pulls off the meanie to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Hitting it as well as you're going to see. 67%. To the paint. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
At the line for 2, Wall.
2.
And he makes the first. And so Wall nails both of them. Minneapolis leading by 16. Here's Diamantopoulos. Nailed from three-point land. 19 points in the game.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be guarding him. Ridiculous lapse there defensively.
From deep, Wall. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 at that basket.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And here's the break. Dyson. The quick look, no good that time. Out to the wing. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Wall grabs the board. Wall's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Darden the pass to Siegfried. 11 feet away. That one falls.
I love that dish down low.
For Minneapolis, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Yep, it counts.
33.
And Minneapolis leads by 16.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
A 3-ball. It's good from long range.
Well, the defense very attentive to him in the first quarter, but he's finally gotten loose in the second and making them pay.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
3.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Connects from three-point range. Siegfried's got 10 points in just the second half. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. A fader. Wall grabs the board. Wall's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Yeah, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Oh, and here we go. Wall's got it. The pass break chance. That cuts the lead to single digits. Wall's got 7 points for the quarter.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Down low, got a piece of it. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the break. Oh! Boom! He jams it straight down.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim. Here's Derrickson. And just miss after miss right now. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Siegfried drops in the tray.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Now a timeout call by Minneapolis.
And your kids team.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. I heard Minneapolis' coach talk to his team during the timeout. He reminded his team, we're up. All the pressure is on them. Let's just keep playing our game. Makes sense because they've got a nice lead late in this game. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Clock at 6. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 27.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Yeah, it's hauled in by Minneapolis. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead, and they're moving it up. Dyson. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Minneapolis leading by 8. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Assisted.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Here's Darden. That one drops for him.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Pass to Derrickson. Here's Diamatopoulos, and another 3 for Minneapolis.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Buries it from three-point range.
I mean, he is bringing his game, guys. Another jumper from distance.
Fade away, and it's good off the glass. And Minneapolis leads by 10.
Nice. The defender's on him. He gauges how much space he needs to get that one off. Chooses to go with the fadeaway.
Here's the lob to the hoop. Out of bounds. Minneapolis takes possession.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
Matthews, he's checked in for Minneapolis. And so it's Matthews with it, bringing it up now for Minneapolis. Three-pointer, and another 3 for Minneapolis.
They haven't relied on him as much as usual, but when his number has been called, he shot well enough to help them earn the lead.
Here's Darden. A special move before the shot.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And he has 42.
He is just self-willing, this team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Outside Matthews. Covered by Wall. Lets it go from 14. Another one falls for Minneapolis.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
The shot, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Count that bucket.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Siegfried, no good. Minneapolis leading by 13. Goes back up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul. First team.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Williams, he's checked in for Siegfried. And Minneapolis making a change here. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Home team.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. It as well as you're going to see, 67%. And he lobs it up. It's tipped. Here's Gillespie to the inside. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Wall, that's a two-pointer. Gets an open look and hits. Wall's got 15 points here in the second half. Minneapolis leading by 15. Here's Gillespie. Covered by Wall. Wall with some nice defense.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Nice spin off the left rim and in. He has 35. Puts up a deep three. The edge hauled in by Minneapolis. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. There's the pass to Gillespie. There's the lob to the hoop.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And it's Wall in the corner. Back to Williams. Inside. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
No good that time.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that. Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Minneapolis leading by 10. To the paint. Here's Gillespie. That one's not going to go. To the middle. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Minneapolis shooting 70% from the floor. Truly incredible work from this offense tonight.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Minneapolis.
Nothing like second chance buckets to pick up the scoring pace.
Yeah, it was impressive how they piled on the extra points, hitting the offensive glass, and then also winning the 50-50 ball battle.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
Down low, Diamantopoulos takes it off the glass. And Minneapolis leads by 12.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
He's guarded by Williams. So Minneapolis wins it. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And about the mental toughness that this group showed. They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Kyrie, a top-tier matchup. I wonder if you circled this one on the calendar.
Every game is like that for us, especially going forward. We understand what we're trying to accomplish. Little things matter in the big picture, so we want to just come out and just have a consistency on both ends of the floor.
Well, it showed up tonight, man, with a big win, man. I appreciate your time. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time.